contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the Women's World Internet Championship.
This shall be an interesting matchup, to say the least. And by the crowd reaction, we can tell here that there is a definite home field advantage for the young lady wearing the red and the white of the Canadian flag right here in Ottawa, Canada. Even though in much of the rest of the world she is not liked. Canada, she will be able to walk on water, and she is challenging for the Internet Championship, translated into the YouTube Championship. This will be the big opportunity. 2 out of 3 falls against a long-standing champion, CJ Snow. As you can see, she's getting revved up. We've heard commentary from the likes of Jerry Lawler and others, maybe insultingly called Canada Bizarro Land, only because sometimes it goes in the opposite of what the U.S. audience might expect. But I don't think that's anything strange. I mean, you cheer for the hometown favorite, and in this case, that is no different. Crimson Abbot is a hometown favorite, and she is definitely being cheered here. She is out wearing the maple leaf and the red and white. What else could you expect? She is looking to go home with the championship tonight. Will that come true? Will she uplift her countrymen, or will she fall short of letting them down? Time will tell, and here's the person that she's going to have to go through to make that happen. And as to be expected, the boos began. Said in most other places, it is quite the opposite. CJ Snow is, generally speaking, a beloved figure. And I would tend to believe that there might be some people there that actually do like her, but in this particular instance where she is going against a fellow Canadian, well, the choice is clear. The decision has been made. Cheer for the hometown. Either way, that'll be the last time that particular championship belt is utilized to represent the internet. It has been extended because the internet goes beyond just merely YouTube, believe that or not. We will have different fixtures on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, so on and so forth. So whoever wins this championship will be it will have a new belt to celebrate that.
Introducing the challenger, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Crimson Abbot. Introducing the champion, from Charleston, South Carolina, she is the Women's World Internet Champion, the chosen one,
Oh, there we have it. And again, the crowd is very telling as to who they are going for, who they are not. It will be a 2 out of 3 falls affair for the Internet Championship, as we like to do here. There's always the statement of there shall be no excuses when it's 2 out of 3 falls. Can't really go and claim that you slipped on a banana peel, as they like to say. It'll be a 30-minute time limit within these 2 out of 3 falls. There's a collar and elbow tie-up. It's locked up right now. I expect a very technical match. Wrist lock applied, breakdown of the knee. Arm bar on Abbott. She gets back up to her feet, breaks CJ down with an arm bar of her own. Cranking it down, trying to make sure she's not going anywhere. Rolled through by CJ Snow. Abbott shoots her into the ropes, changes the direction as well. Tried to catch with a drop kick, and a little bit of frustration there. Goes immediately for the next hold. Suplex. Snow's able to float out of it, and there's a roll-up. And a crucifix, actually. Trying to score the quick win CJ Snow just almost, and now going for Hurricanrana with the hook of the leg. Again, going for the quick win, and she scored it. And there's immediate boos. Immediate boos. Within 1 minute's time, the champion has secured the first fall, which puts a nice block by CJ Snow, which puts the challenger in a very precarious position because now she definitely has an uphill. She has an uphill fight to go. Typically speaking, in championship matches, the champion usually retains what we call a championship advantage. But in this particular case, she has created her own championship advantage outside of the must pin, must submit rule. Abbott trying to, I guess, rack her head into the top turnbuckle. CJ was able to stop that. But she created her own advantage in that. Oh, nice skip up. Immediately came out of it, goes right for the suplex. Floats over to the pin, go for early one of her own. CJ Snow kicks out. But getting back to the point, CJ Snow has created her own advantage because as it stands right now, the battle is on her side. So Crimson Abbott, in order to win the championship, is going to have to pin or defeat CJ Snow in one aspect or another just to tie it up. If she is unable to do that within the 30-minute time limit, her dreams of being the internet champion are going to be dashed here tonight. Snow's now down. Abbott trying to exert the advantage, and again, it is incumbent on her to be the aggressor now. CJ Snow, although it is a long time period, could more or less work defense if she chose to do it. There's a kick in the back, but that had no effect. Snow back up to her feet, lock up between the two ladies, a shove up by Abbott. They look like they are trying to position themselves as Snow shoots Abbott over the top. Oh, charges in, but she gets caught with a kick, and she was maybe trying to push her right to the outside, and shoots her into the ropes. Down, leapfrog by CJ Snow, and a beautiful drop kick right on the money puts the Crimson Abbott down. Charges in for an elbow. Crimson Abbott rolls out of the way, and again grabs by the hair and hoists her up, perhaps for that Canadian neck breaker. And she did hit. Crimson Abbott now in the corner looking perhaps for that running knee strike, and she nails it. Trying to get this thing tied up. Going for the cover. And before we get to the count of two, CJ Snow gets that shoulder up off the mat. Remember, as it says right down below, there's a point system between the two. And it's 2 out of 3 falls are fair. Going for a submission here. Stretch muffler. Snow using a free leg to kick Abbott in the head. There's a roll up. Too close to the ropes. Did not do her any good. Otherwise, she might have been able to score a second pinfall. Quick DDT. As we can see, Abbott is trying to score wherever she can. There's a second DDT, and this time not anywhere close to the ropes. Crimson Abbott gets the right shoulder up. You have to believe that at this point she is very aware the pinfalls that are working against her as she gets walked over to the ropes by CJ Snow. Snow now shoots her through. An innovative way to apply a pile driver using your ropes as the leverage point. Now ties up the head of Abbott. Drops her with a elbow shot right to the top of the head. Front face lock applied. Crimson Abbott able to break 3. Full Nelson into a spin out slam. Abbott kind of somewhat catering to her countrymen. Has CJ Snow in the corner. There's reversal by Snow. Snow charges in. Abbott goes up to the second rope, floats out, ducks underneath the clothesline, turns back. Nice clothesline of her own, and she is now feeling it. This may be the opportunity that she was looking for. No, Snow cuts it off. Snow looking for a power bomb, jackknife, and she floats over for the pin. Abbott is able to come out immediately. Big right hand and is so strong, turned her around, and a modified Blue Thunder Bomb. And perhaps you would like to refer to it as a spin out power bomb kick in the abdomen. She's looking for that submission stretch that she likes to do, and before she gets caught into it too deeply, Abbott fires knee shots inside the head, gets out, comes up with a body slam, picks Snow back up. Snow, an arm drag, another shot, turns Abbott around, rear waist lock. Abbott able to come out of that, forearm shot to the back, elbow. These two are exchanging shots and holds back and forth. And the final shot there was a flying clothesline by CJ Snow. Places Abbott down. Now she sized her up for a senton bomb right across the abdomen. Looks like she made, looks like she was going to size up for a springboard moonsault. But Abbott saw it coming, rolled out of the way. Double leg drop right across the thighs and knees of Snow. There's that hurricanrana that she likes to do. And too close to the ropes. Too close. It's a very athletic move that Abbott likes to do there. I made a full flip right over into a hurricanrana, but now she has a Canadian maple leaf. Going for the submission. In some places they like to call that a Texas clover leaf, but it makes absolutely no sense in the context of Canada. Tries for a forearm shot. Abbott able to block it, knee lift, and she shoots off to the ropes, float over with the leg drop right across the back of the head. And she is sizing it up again. Abbott knows where she has to, and a counter by Snow. Snow with a quick escape. Neck breaker breaks Abbott down, goes for the cover. 1, 2. Abbott is out at the 2. And she takes a shot in the back for her troubles. Snow hoists her up into fireman's carry position and turns it into a sidewalk slam. Very close to the ropes, but not reaching out for a rope break was Abbott. She actually got out on her own desperately, but she got that shoulder right on up. There's a counter. Big snap breaks it, and the counter blocks the elbow strike. And again, that hands-free full flip hurricanrana. Hooks the leg, goes for the cover. There's a 1, there's a 2, and no! Snow, and you can see Abbott was so close to get, or at least she felt that she was. Rear waist lock into a German suplex. Or maybe we should refer to it as a Canadian, and she's standing up and she's looking for another big move. She is right on it, goes for whatever it was, but CJ Snow just got out and a drop toe hold as she was charging in, catches herself on the second rope. Abbott charges up to the other side of the drop kick to the back. Crimson Abbott. And she drops again. The leg drops right across the thighs and the knees of CJ Snow. Snow locking it up, shoves her challenger off. Nice reversal there where she charges in and just shot her out. Big chop in the corner. And here comes Snow. Sliced bread, and she drops her, hooks both of the legs. This could be it. And there's a 2 count. And Crimson Abbott finds her way out of that pinfall predicament. Remember now, Crimson Abbott already down by 1. Side Russian leg sweep by CJ Snow. So she's got to get this thing, and she's got to get it 2 in a row. And it looks like Snow is looking for perhaps a high-flying attempt. She tosses her out, goes to the other side, coast to coast over the top rope with a full flip, and she nails Crimson Abbott on the floor. I mean, that was you see the replay right there. That was a high-risk maneuver, and she went right over the top, didn't touch anything, caught nothing but Crimson Abbott on the way down, and that might be it. Tosses her back into the ring. And now she springboarded to a full splash. That could do the trick. Hooks the leg. And the Crimson Abbot somehow willing herself still into this match, went for a kick. Then CJ Snow, and she missed it. But Abbott tried to catch her. Snow reverses it into a suplex. Got her real close to the ropes too. Put her down and she dropped and just went like a limp noodle with her foot right across the rope. But it was too close to the ropes as the pinfall was no good. To the turnbuckle, there's a chop. And Abbott returns that chop, and then she goes for a double thrust right into the abdomen. And a hook up, and she gets met with a shot of her own. Blocks that forearm shot again, and Abbott has her up in body slam position. Takes her down, goes for the cover. Snow out before she's doomed to the 3 count. There's a rear face lock applied. Hooks her up and counter into a modified suplex position. There's a kick in the abdomen. And with a pinwheel neck breaker, takes her over. Picks the leg, and CJ Snow brings her back up, and I know she's looking for whatever she has to do to finish this thing up so she can take her title and go home. Pump handle right into a gut buster. Snow and now positioning her as she goes up to the second rope. Is waiting for Abbott to get up to her feet. And there's a modified forearm shot. Mostly she does that with the springboard. This time she does it from the inside with the second ropes, but it wasn't enough oomph. Not quite enough. Tried to catch her with that float over neck breaker. Did not hit the mark. Now here comes the Crimson Abbot. Hoist her in. Perhaps back going back for that Canadian neck breaker. Hooks the legs. 2 count. And no, not enough. You can see the Crimson Abbot is complaining to the referee. That was a 3 count. The ref is consistent. And whatever she was attempting to do, CJ Snow saw it coming, pops her with the elbow, shoots it to the rope. There's a drop down and a tilt-a-whirl into a backbreaker. And going for the cover is CJ Snow. Again, not enough to stop Crimson Abbot. If this had been a 1-fall match, this would have been over several minutes ago. There's a backbreaker by CJ Snow, but fortunately for Abbott, there's a chance, however minute it might be, and she gets put into the turnbuckles. CJ Snow now has her in, and she looks like she's going for sliced bread all over again. Nails it, hooks both of the legs, and trying to get that cover in. But the Crimson Abbot finds her way out of the back door, and this might be some frustration here. CJ Snow just goes for the cover again. You see that she's looking a little annoyed or flustered, perhaps. There's a big measured elbow drop, and now the referee is saying back it off while she checks. And I would imagine that Abbott is not going to give this up, and she just pops CJ Snow right into the abs. And there's that Hurricane action, a full flip out of nowhere. She hooks the leg, 2, and a no. Almost. From nowhere she hit it. But it wasn't enough. And there's a drop kick right to the back of the head. And now, Crimson Abbot into the corner. Perhaps measuring her off for that knee shot, and there's the strike. And you go into the replay here. You see it sizing up, charging in full force. This full throttle hit her with that knee strike. And would this be enough? And there's a 3 count. And it is everything that the Crimson Abbot needed. She has now officially placed herself back into this matchup. And for all intents and purposes, it is a full reset. Both ladies are 1-1 now, so there is no advantage. There's a float over by C.J. Snow, and she's looking to apply a submission hold again on the Crimson Abbot, maybe to get her to tap out. But does she have enough? Will the Crimson Abbot tap it? She looks like she may be just about to give this thing up. And it would be so disappointing for her to get so close to finally score a pinfall to bring this thing even Steven and give it up right now. But she's not going to do that. A couple of knee strikes to the side of the head, and she's able to break the hold. And as I was saying, that this thing has now been officially tied up. The advantage is gone. It is a one-on-one match in essence now, even though it's been under 2-out-of-3 falls rules. None of that matters anymore. It is now down to the last 13 minutes of the match and counting, or 13 and some seconds and counting. And the next pinfall or the next submission will decide who wins this. That's countered by Abbott. And I shouldn't limit it to that, because whoever wins, however it may happen, in the clothesline again by the Crimson Abbot, it's whatever it was that CJ was trying to apply, she certainly found her way out of that. And she's looking for another Canadian Maple Leaf. And now this time it is the Abbot going for a submission hold. Will CJ Snow tap out? Will she be able to fight this off? Looks like she's doing everything that she can to try to hold on. She twists her body, and she's able to force her way out of this. Thought she was going to shoot into the turnbuckle, pulls her back in, catches her with a clothesline, puts her down, and now nice reversal by the Crimson Abbot. Kicks into the Abbot. Breakaway by C.J. Snow. And for the third time, whatever it was that Snow was attempting to do, the Crimson Abbot found a way out of it, caught her with a clothesline. This time she catches with a German suplex, goes for the bridge, and it is not enough. Not enough to keep C.J. Snow down. But the Crimson Abbot is not going to get this thing up. She's going to continue to fight as much as she can. She's not going to be deterred by the lack of the ability to pin here. Rough place to get countered and kick. Nice kick by the Crimson Abbot. Just showed that flexibility from the prone position, kicked her out into the head, got up immediately, and the clothesline sends C.J. Snow out to the floor. Out of this 30-minute matchup, we have a roughly about just under 12 minutes remaining. So we have gotten to the better portion of almost 20 minutes, 2/3 of the match nearly done here. As Snow trying to retain CJ is doing what she can to kind of fight this off. What started off very good for her is now turned into quite the battle. Abbott on the other side of the fence, of course, trying to score whatever she can to get the victory. I was going to state earlier that it doesn't matter at this point whether it is a pinfall, submission, count out, disqualification, whatever victory is applied, the person will get the decision here. And there was a Pele. She caught it on top of the head, and how about that? Maybe it might have been a who knows. We will never know. That Pele could have been enough, but it happened and it dropped her too close to the ropes. Abbott got the rope break by the referee. Unfortunate for her, he saw it. Slice spread, hits it again, hooks both legs, goes for the cover. And the Crimson Abbot still finding a way to kick out when all hope seems to be lost. The rope goes over, leapfrog by C.J. Snow, and a drop kick right on the money. And she looks hurt. And again, Snow backs it off. The referee says, let me check. We're at 10 minutes. And they are right down to the nitty gritty here. This might be it. 2/3 of the match gone. They had Had a spiral tap attempt by Snow, but she did not hit. And another shot, a clothesline right out over the top rope onto the floor. And maybe the Crimson Abbot's plan right now is just to get the victory however she can get the victory. She's already scored a pinfall, as did Snow, but if she gets a count out, she will have won the championship. And maybe at this stage, that's all that matters. She slides herself outside the ring. Snow catches her, puts her to the rail. It might have been a mistake by the Crimson Abbot because now she is caught by CJ Snow. And Snow just hangs her out to dry over the rail, and now she looks like she might be measuring her off. This corkscrew leg drop right across the back of the head, that corkscrew. Boom, right there to the back of the head. That could have a bell rung. And it may just be enough. Snow shoots it back in. There's a springboard, but she caught nothing but the mat. Nothing but the mat there. Now Abbott is standing, waiting, but Snow able to sidestep it. And there's that crucifix. That's what got the pinfall in the first place. A 2, and she is not going to let it happen to her again. Crimson Abbott got out, and there's a roll-up. Referee was a little bit out of position. Just a little bit. Oh, no, I stand corrected. That's what got the pinfall in the first place. And her Karana when she hooked the legs. Snow right now is just doing whatever she can to try to get a pin and get it quickly. There's a catch by the Crimson Abbot. And then came around with that rear heel kick right to the side of the head. And that, it is just bad luck for CJ Snow to be anywhere close to those ropes. It's every opportunity that she's had, she's been clotheslined right out over the top of them. And there's Crimson Abbot, who tried to do something from the top rope, but she missed it completely. That was a bad calculation, but she managed to get right back up, and a reverse suplex keeps her in control of the match. And Snow somehow was able to shoot the Crimson Abbot off, toss her inside of the ring, and then goes for a rear waist lock. Counter or escape by Abbott, forearm shot, but she gets caught with a drop kick right to the face. And time is still pushing down. We're into 7 minutes and counting. And there it is. And she goes for it immediately, wastes no time, goes for the cover. There's a 2 count, and there's a 3. A pinfall from nowhere by the Crimson Abbot. I can't even believe how she shot that off. No setup, no warning, just a quick flash. Hurricanrana from nowhere, and it was enough. And there may be a celebration in Canada tonight. As we see some of these replays here, and I guess it's now an official win. The music is playing as we go through some of this, but it looks like the Internet Championship has turned hands, and we have the Crimson Abbot as the new World's Women Internet Champion, and they are singing the anthem in celebration of the win. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.